Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Sparkles, where I turn imagination into reality. Thank you for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your time. Leave a comment below and let me know how my craftsmanship has came along. Also like and share this video. And if you'd like to watch my progression as a one-stop shop, subscribe and let us take the journey together. Galaxy Sparkles. Good morning, guys. It's Monday, March 10th, 2025. All right, guys, let's take all the puzzle pieces that we know and let's throw them against the wall. And let's begin to sort them out, rearrange them, and kind of come up with the big picture. Okay, guys, right in the center of this big picture, we know it's a race for AI control. Or is it really a race? Is it just, are countries really against one another? Or are they one entity? Because under Antarctica, guys, there is some very deep, dark secrets that there's just no common knowledge of. There's a lot of things that there's no common knowledge of, but Antarctica proves that they must be all working as one entity. Because each and every country have a piece of Antarctica. There's something going on under Antarctica that's just, there's a lot going on underneath that us common folk just don't know. But there's a lot of common knowledge that I have dove deep in. Pyramids, what's under the sands, like glass. There's glass under the sands in that region. And what causes this? Very, very high temperatures, like was there a world war? Was there a catastrophe? What happened in that region in the past that could create such high temperatures to produce glass under these sands? There's something that happened a long time ago. Are we headed to that again today? Guys, all I do know is the game is coming to a head. There is so much going on. Is there going to be some betrayal in the future that causes another catastrophe, another war? Or are they finally coming together and working as one to make the best for all? Guys, all I do know is it's a serious power struggle. We got the money situation. You have the Vanguard. You have the BlackRock that owns it all. I mean, they own majority of all money, all assets. You know, you have the Amazon that has destroyed many, many, many lives, guys. Amazon has destroyed so much. The fight, the race to who controls artificial intelligence, power struggle has to be real, guys. There's going to be there's going to be betrayal, guys. For power, for money, there is going to be betrayal. Has America been compromised? Guys, you think Donald Trump is actually running this country? We've always known that the government are puppets on strings, that who actually pulls the strings. Guys, with Elon Musk he's in every country. He has took from Russia the engines that he now produces and kind of does his thing through Russia. Has Russia been compromised? Has China been compromised? Who actually is running the show, guys? AI has taken... we have quantum mechanics that can solve multiple dimension issues in just matters of minutes, if not seconds by now. Are there special entities, guys? We also know, like the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Bill Gates, you know, even black comedians like Cat Williams they're building these. Cat Williams has a base that he bought, a military base, which I'm sure had bunkers within. You got your Mark Zuckerbergs building these deep bunkers. You got the Bill Gates who has their bunkers. All these high wealth, whatever you want to call them, power, whatever they are, they have certain knowledge that us common folk don't. They're building bunkers. What are they preparing for? There's already bunkers underneath, deep under like Atlantic City. There's such deep, deep bunkers. Even in the pyramid days, they had deep, deep tunnels that went kilometers, hundreds of kilometers underground. Like they were also prepared. Are there certain entities with certain powers that are not human? Guys, there's so many questions, but we were going to take all these puzzle pieces and throw them against the wall. And what I am doing is sorting through these puzzle pieces, and I seeing the big picture start to happening. That's what I do. I am a great forecaster and understanding of past events to current events, and I do know that there is a race for power, but is it one entity working together with a few outside forces? With all the corruption that is everywhere in the world, so much corruption, guys. They have corrupted the entire system. But is it one entity, one very small entity that has just spread like a human virus? And this pole shift that they're talking about, is it the shift from all the corruption, devouring all the corruption and giving back to the people? Guys, there's so many questions. All I do know is it is unfolding. It's going to become unfolding very fast. Just like, guys, let's just say there's multiple dimensions, which I truly highly think I truly think multi-dimensions, multi-universes exist. And through some of my experiences, what if there's really not even I am in one place. I cannot be in every place at one time. All I can do is see news. And what if this news is from other dimensions, other universes coming through? We are seeing other dimensions news of wars and whatever the hell's going on. And we're seeing the negativity in our realm producing fear where you shouldn't even be in fear, because it's just news from other dimensions that's really not happening here. Now, if you're in a war in your country and you're seeing this video, maybe you're in another dimension from me, and this is happening to you in your dimension, and your news is coming across to me, and I'm seeing, and I am sorry for everything. It sucks to be in that dimension, in that war, but there has to be a greater good, guys. For it can't all be evil and corruption. For there's got to be some goodness deep somewhere that's fighting for. I just don't know, guys. Is it one entity producing both? One more of the other? And it's kind of like breathing. You produce all the evil, and then now it's time to exhale and devour all the evil. And I just don't know, guys. But all I do know is there's some big shit going on, and I'm here to watch it all go down, and I'm enjoying the process, purifying my observer, purifying my soul in the process, and just watching it and trying to learn and understand that I do think other news is able to come through other dimensions, for they control it all. Guys, this is a simulation. I am 100% fact, and I wager my life on it that I am living in a simulation, a different dimension. There's something big, guys. It's huge. It's a game, and it's just a game for... Anyway, we're going to stop there, because I could keep rambling and going because I have so much within me, guys. I've had so much experience, so many understandings through life experiences, guys. I've seen things, I've heard things, I've witnessed things. And guys, I've lived a lot of life. I've been through a lot of adversity. I have damn near lost my mind crazy in institutions for several days and weeks at times. I've been to... Guys, and I still only take a half of blood pressure medicine. The only medication I take is half of blood pressure medicine, and occasionally an ibuprofen 800 if I have a serious headache. But other than that, zero medications, guys. And my truths are real to me. They may not be real to you, for you have led a different path. But from my path that I've led, watching water pop up out of the ground when I was a kid out in the woods, thirsty, probably a half hour, 45 minutes away from home, deep in the woods, and maybe not quite that long. But nonetheless, it was a very hot day. I needed water, and the mountain fed me water, guys. It sprang up out of the mountain like a waterfall. And guys, there's something amazing going on. I can feel it. I know it. And I just don't know what it is, but I am watching the game unfold before me, and I am loving every minute of it, guys. I am enjoying this process. So with that being said, I'm going to get started on this ring of truth, and we'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we got our bezel here made for our ring of truth. We're going to solder it up. I got a couple solder balls laid in there, so let's get this thing nice heated up and soldered up, and we can start our band here directly. This should be a fairly simple ring. I think I'm going to take my stone and actually allow it to put it on a little tilt to maybe reflect some light in there and show a different prism type thing to give different perspectives, different ideas. Because not that my idea is 100% perfect and right, guys. It's just there's definitely something going on, and I don't quite have enough all the puzzle pieces put together. I can see something going on. I can see a big picture, the overall big picture, and I just looking for more pieces, guys. It's real. It's a real hunt, and I'm enjoying the process. Believe that. All right, guys. It looks like we're nice and soldered up. We're gonna get this thing quenched and cut up, cleaned up, and make sure everything's right as it can be for me. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys. I'm gonna get the tip of this band made up and get it all pressed together nice and uniform, and we'll solder this bad boy up, wrap it around, and this thing's coming to a halt. I'm getting pretty good at these things, you know. Like Bruce Lee says, you do one kick 10,000 times, you are a professional. You know, I've made a lot of these two-strand bands, and they're coming along fairly good. Fairly easy, fairly nice. It's really time to move on to something a little more advanced, but for now we're just going to keep doing what we're good at and telling stories and having a good time. I'm having a good time. You having a good time? I'm having a great time. All right, guys, we're going to get this thing flipped around, make sure we got good penetration on the other side, and get this thing molded the way we like it. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, here we go. We got our two-strand band right here made up. We're getting pretty good at these things, like I think I was saying earlier. So we're going to get this thing nice and soldered up and cut the size, bent around the mandrel, and we'll stick our bezel on top of it. And that'll be about all she wrote on this little unit. It's been a fun project. I've enjoyed the process and getting to explain some of my side. And if you see my view, that's great. If you don't see your view, that's great as well, because I'm more than happy to listen to your side. That's for sure. I'm open to all ideas, all concepts, all any kind of information you think you may have. I am open and very, very easy to reach. I love this stuff. This stuff is right up my alley. And I get to make these awesome rings while getting to tell my side. Maybe opening your mind to new ideas, new understandings, new revelations to some of your experiences throughout life. Some things may cool have happened to you throughout your life. Nonetheless, this two-strand band is soldered up, guys, so y'all hang tight and we'll see you in just a minute. Here we go. All right, guys, we are going to attempt soldering this bezel to the ring itself. I got it jacked up like a dragster there, so should see how it kind of turns out. It should be pretty unique, I think. And the reason for that is so it allows the light to hit it in a certain way and just spread light throughout like a prism and giving different perspectives, different dimensions, different ideas. That's what it's meant. That's my idea, that's my imagination, and that's what we're going to do, is bring that imagination into reality today, guys. That's what I do. That's what I do best. I am a wizard, a magician in many ways. All right, guys. guys. We are soldered up solid. That's nice. All right, guys, we're going to let that cool for just a minute. Oh. See how it turns out. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. All right, guys, we have completed the Ring of Truth. I got it jacked up real nice, as you can see. That way, when the light hits it, it shoots off multiple prisms, giving you multiple ideas, multiple dimensional understandings of just so much and everything that's going on. Whether you're for or whether you're against, it could just be one entity, one AI, that we could be so far advanced, guys, that it's truly not 2025, but yet 1 billion 2025. And you're just caught in a simulation and got your head in the sand and just don't know whether you're coming or going. But whether you're for or against, just enjoy the process, enjoy the game, because it is a good one. Here we go. Y'all hang tight. Like always, guys, I'm going to leave you a huge energy ball full of energy, full of love, full of joy, full of imagination, full of happiness, and full of connectedness. Coming at you. All right, guys. Catch that if you can. If you see it coming at you, you better brace yourself because it will change you. Y'all hang tight. We'll see you tomorrow.